Alright, and in we go. First story. A new story. We're gonna keep this. I really like this color scheme that we got going on here. So we're gonna keep that. Yeah, we're going quick play. Let's medium difficulty. We're regular gamers here. We'll play I mean, these two aren't that different. Just like in real life. Yeah, we'll do Last Stand. No. We die suddenly. That's the way we go. And off we go. We're in. Alright. The supposed cause of the destruction of the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marble statue, has been recently rediscovered, and it's currently waiting in the museum of our town for its premiere. Alright. Both you and the enemies deal extra damage. Backstory is World of Horror. Character exclusive perk cards only. Randomized item statistics. Perfect. Let's jump in. We got good old Mimi. She's got her obsession. Less reason for her. No rituals. We got a scalpel. We will equip that. What else we got? That looks about it. Alright. Let's go home. We're just going to randomize and continue. Whatever it is. Keep it true roguelike. First run through. Let's see how this goes. Alright. First things first. We take a little bath. We get small XP boost. Good stuff. We change our clothes. That's important. What are we going to wear today? I'm kind of digging this. Look, Cthulhu badge. Perfect. Alright. And, yeah, we'll check out the window. Someone's staring at us. Not so great. Change the music up a bit. Alright. And diving in we go. Let's see what we got. Inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that is something to connect them. You tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence the unsolved mysteries. Alright, spine-chilling scissors. We got eerie episode of Revolving Eyes. We got the Crimson Cape. Rancid Ramen. And Moonlight Sailor. So we're gonna start. Let's get the eyes first because we get a buddy. Get our buddy, good old Kana here. See -1 damage during combat encounters. Perfect. Alright. Well, returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back, you know? The one who studies fish. You shrug, opening the door. Kana follows you immediately and enters the kitchen. A while later, he returns with 2 cans of soda. Aren't you curious? What weird fish did he bring this time? He grins. I'm a little curious. Alright, let's get going. I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside the apartment. I wonder what weird fish he finds in time. Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try and do it myself, please. Alright, so we're going to go investigate the seaside first. We already have a scalpel, so we got a weapon. We're good to go on that. We could prepare. Let's prepare. Let's see what we get at our house. Alright. Pick up the anatomy book. Hopefully it'll be enough. Alright. What do we got? Anatomy book. Oh. -2 stamina, +8 experience. Oh, we gotta try things out on ourselves. Gross. Alright, well. Let's seaside we go. Yeah. Let's take a little look down the seaside. Alright, the town docks are a mix of modern warehouses and small shops. The bars where the alternative crowd gather. An ancient wooden temple occupies the small hill at the town center. Let's get some whack jobs, shall we? Should we pray at the temple, maybe? Nah. We have no reason. No reason there. We have no charisma either. Not only you fail to recruit anyone to help you, but you leave the bar, you're most certain someone's following you. The doom is going. Alright, well, Let's take another look down by the seaside. We picked the wrong choice, but that sometimes happens. Stop. This is a crime scene. You are halted by a sweaty police officer. Behind him, two other policemen packing something in black bags. I think just focus on them, right? I think we have no perception. We have no perception. We have no charisma. All right. Managed to take a glimpse of a corpse with crushed head. Blood and gore is everywhere on the sand. That's too recent. All right. Good. You may be going crazy, but you swear something's watching you from the sea. Minus one reason. Right. Our reason is slipping away. Let's go investigate where Kana wants us. Good old Kana wants us to go. Alright, sudden blast of heat grabs your attention. An older man stands next to you and screams in pain as he engulfed in fire and seemingly nowhere. As other people start to panic to help the burn victim, you spot a hooded woman standing in the distance. When she sees you, she starts to run. You can't shake off the feeling that you were the target of this supernatural attack. Well, our options are pursue the woman. Yeah, let's go. We're also not very dexterous. Alright, the hooded woman disappears behind a corner. When you get there, she's gone, already mixed with the crowd. They failed to stop you today, but you're sure they'll try again and again. Alright, we're being hunted by a woman. Alright. Dude's working at school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? All right, must be empty. Let's get in that schoolyard, shall we? Get into his office. The heat wave continues with record temperature. Continuing your investigation takes more and more effort. Brutal. All right, it's getting too hot. The neighbor's office at school was empty. You did find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take a jar home. Always taking those jars home. Silly Kana. You ever seen eel like this? So freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? Alright. How can he sip his soda so calmly, staring at that creepy creature? I don't know. Let's go. In we go to the corridor. Alright, you return home to freshen up. When you enter your bathroom, however, you discover that your shower is missing. In its place, there's an old clawfoot tub. The whole thing feels surreal, but you take a step towards it, wondering how this is possible. I mean, we're gonna take a bath. It's so inviting. A clawfoot tub? So nice. Look, check, success. The bathtub sure is weird, but you feel extra refreshed. Hell yeah, we do. Alright. If we're lucky, at least. Is this eel even alive? I've seen him burning some notes behind the apartment building. Let's check it out. Let's take a look. You find an envelope lying on the pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who has been watching you. Maybe a witch, who knows. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope get in your bedroom? Alright, we got some funds. We lost some reason. We're gonna read some notes. Inspect. Alright, the legend from the Prefecture Eels tells a small village of robbers who would kill all visitors who dump their corpses into lakes full of eels. Eels of the prefecture could lay their eggs inside humans. Delicious. Alright, we're going to store this now. Burn notes. Alright, Kenna was right. Someone tried to burn some paper. They must have been in a hurry because some of the paper looked salvageable. You both return to the apartment and try to decipher the notes. I have deciphered the notes. It's so weird. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. It wasn't. Going in. Let's see. Alright. Woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She's taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. We gonna calm her down? We're gonna check the bathroom. I think we're gonna calm her down. Now we got charisma. Perfect. The woman sniffs and smiles weakly, and you feel like you prevented something awful. We got our reason back. We're back up to 13. That's good news. All right. There's something more. There must be something more we can learn. Let's break into his apartment tomorrow morning. You're just gonna break into his apartment tomorrow morning when everybody's hiding there? You shrug non-committedly. You just wish you could throw this damn jar into the trash. Dunk the jar. All right. What does this do? Modifiers all skill checks. Penalties increased. Okay. Let's take a look. Walking on the beach, you spot a weirdly colored rock. It seems to be covered in some kind of black algae. Getting closer, realize it's not a rock. It's a rock man! It's the drowner sponge. Shit, he's got a lot of HP. Lots of power too. What do we got? We got our scalpel on us, so let's we'll stab a bunch. Okay, not great. We're going to learn about our enemy, and then stab him a couple times. We've got to get the lore, right? This is a species of algae that grows on the flesh of dead animals. There you go. I guess if we clear this, we could probably full prep, do a full attack. That should kill it, right? Alright. Nailed it. Good stuff. We'll resolve combat. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try and break into your neighbor's apartment, you'd go to sleep. Good stuff. You spend the entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is he? Let's check school. Maybe he's around. You hear a faint sound of walking while outside the biology classroom. Inside an old anatomy model is a heart beating. The sight of it almost makes you sick. Alright. Into our neighbor's apartment. Alright, so there's eels everywhere. You cautiously enter the neighbor's kitchen. You are shocked to see countless of jars filled with eels, flailing around restlessly. Where the hell is Kana? We gotta go into, I think... Is it the bathroom? No, it's the bedroom. She's in the bedroom, right? He's in the bedroom? Alright. We must puncture his eye. We know that... Awful. If you don't do that, you basically lose Kana forever. They get consumed by the little things. Shocked as you see countless tiny eels crawling out of your friend's eye in all directions. Alright, you rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater, and you collapse on the chair in the waiting area. Fall asleep? Wake up, dude. You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. You groggily open your eyes to see your friend, Kana, wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctor the truth about what happened, and I'm pretty sure I won't be winking in my left eye anytime soon, but thank you for saving my life. And there we go. We get Kana, we get a good ending, get a bunch of stuff, still hope, lose some doom, get some experience, pass a day. Good stuff. What do the gods got for us today? Air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. Sounds good. What does it actually do? Your rest action is less effective. Brutal. Alright, so we got that. We got... Is it stamina that we use this? Yeah, we're gonna read this once. We're gonna use it once. Get some experience, lose some stamina, but we're gonna go home and we're gonna... Ooh, we'll take the key. We're gonna rest up. We're gonna bathe ourselves. Let's get some reason, I think, is the correct choice. Changed our clothes without our thing. Yeah, we got an empty bottle. That's pretty good. Anything outside? The ghost gray mist, it wraps the whole town. Oh, close those again then. Nothing happens. Plug something in there. Empty bottle's good. We can use that. There's some encounters that have that to do. Let's check what's on the TV. Once a year, a ramen shop appears where there was once an alleyway. The ramen sold inside is made from its former patrons, but can cure any health problems. Alright. Speaking of gross ramen, there's a report. Out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in this town. It's adored by everyone. Once people take a bite, they can't stop. Day and night, the queues stretch out the door. The shambling customers stuff themselves dish after dish, while the blind owner sits silently behind the counter, grinning and polishing his gleaming knives. You are determined to discover what makes the ramen so enticing. What is its true power? Dog meat? Human meat? The flesh of the gods themselves? Alright, let's find out. Probably this finger right here. Delicious, delicious finger. Nothing like a chunky little fingernail. As long as they deep fry, it's probably crispy. Alright, let's get going. Watch the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. His description makes your stomach churn. Alright, we gotta discard 2 items to complete this quest. I don't know if we're going to... Maybe we'll discard this. We just discard this. Discard the bottle. We'll see what we get. We'll see what we get. Before we end this thing, we'll try and discard 2 items to get the better ending. The museum started hanging up posters promoting the Greek art exhibition. Unaware of the danger, the opening night may prove to be the last night for all of us. Itu is coming, and now you know the date. Alright. Resolve this event. Good stuff. We know what's up at least. You can see the restaurant through the staircase window. You watch the door for hours, but never see any of the cooks enter or leave. When you stop by the home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Read the letters. We have no luck. Staying up late to investigate your current case has increased your electricity bill. Yeah, the true life. Alright, that's good stuff. In we go. The only true way to investigate is to get into the restaurant yourself. Alright, let's get out of this apartment building if we're allowed to. Get investigating. Alright. What do we got? Let's get our level up first. Leadership, first aid, anatomy class. Experience level chooses. What does this do? Extra damage against human enemies. Charisma, natural ability to guide others. Defeating enemies regains 2 reason. Let's take the anatomy class, and we're just going to do the scalpel. Well, we can't check the scalpel. I think it's perception. We'll get perception. Get the extra damage with the anatomy class. We'll continue there. Scalpel uses knowledge. Wow. That's fine. Let us... Following the agonized screams, you discover a man with a horribly disfigured arm. Something murky and crystalline seems to explode from it. From the bone and through the skin, his muscles spasming in pain. He pleads for you to help. Sure thing. Sure good thing you found him. Alright. We're gonna perform surgery because we are in... Dexterity? Working quickly but carefully, you manage to exercise the protrusion before they can continue spreading. You stitch up the last of the gashes, escort the man to the hospital. Okay. It says failure, but this seems good. We get reason. Plus, or maybe it was -2 reason? Maybe that was just a mistake on the little something, but that's fine. Either way, it seems like you were not the only one wanting to try for yourself. You stand in line for hours. Your questions fall deaf ears. You are shunned. Sounds good. Let's, who goes to the vending machine? How much funds do we have? Got 4 funds. Let's go to the vending machine for a second. Not cigarettes. Stamina. Crit mystery. Let's get the bottle of water. Let's drink the bottle of water. Use. Get an empty bottle. We'll discard one. We'll discard this. Alright, you sneak into the back alley at the dead of night. Gagging, you look inside the restaurant's waste. It's a vile plump. A few chunks of meat look like promising samples, though. Alright, we got some smelly meat. It's rancid source unknown. Inspect disgusting. Perfect. We got the meat. Let's wait in line. And wait we do. When you enter the Metro car, you notice oddly shaped package on the seat opposite of you. It's marked with your name. You reach to the package, but you hesitate. An icy feeling setting into the pit of your stomach. I think we're going to just... We're gonna... My god, it's dexterity. Our reason is failing. It's not until you've unwrapped it that you understand what it is. Shocked, you let it fall to the floor from your bloodied hands. It's a blood box. Classic train blood box. Alright, you smell around the restaurant. It's overpowering. Grease, rot, and... That blood you can smell? I don't know. Are you a bloodhound? Maybe she is. That's what her anatomy book taught her. The smell of blood. The road seems to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Get lost. You spend hours trying to find your way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as a passage to the Blyton's neighborhood slowly closes behind you. Off it goes. It's finally your turn to order. The owner's grin widens. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Location threat level increased. Alright. Alright, the Red Bull is pushed in your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. Awesome. Nothing like a good little floor sit. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for the train. She undoubtedly changed a lot since the last time you've seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. Let us go for a coffee. Between the conspiracy theories and Bigfoot sightings, you hear a worrying rumor about an old god slowly awakening to rule the earth once again. But that could never happen. With a slick hand, you fill a vial with the soup and walk out without tasting the weird dish. You don't want to put it in your mouth? Alright. What do we got? With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered materials, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Meat pen vial. You look at the charts, and you cannot believe your eyes. While the standard test didn't detect anything weird, adding drops of the human blood revealed something horrible. Whatever this thing is made of, it's alive, beating a soft pulse against the glass. Your friend leaves you with the papers, muttering an excuse about preparing to flee town for the next train. There we go. You prepare for a fight. Prepared for a fight, you march down to the restaurant. However, you find no eldritch horror to duel. Instead, you're shocked to find nothing but a gap in the street. You ignore the distraught customers, still lining up where they remember the entrance. Investigating the grounds, you see something glisten where the kitchen used to be. Cautiously, you look at the chunk of meat, and then jump back with a yell. As it flexes, it opens a weary eye, grins, and wanders off on stubby black claws. You walk home shaken. In your head, you hear a weird ramen breathing in its bowl. You only stop to throw up on the street. Alright, we got little eye meat. We got it. We discarded our stuff. We dumpster dived. Now Now the gods have got something else planned for us. The Crimson Moon spotted over Shikoawa. Everyone is on edge. What does this do? Enemies get an additional 20 power. Alright, well. We're taking the key. We got the Blood Moon happening. Alright, nothing in there. We already got that. Let's go here. Let's fill our bottle up. Taking our shower, and then we will get some more reason. Perfect. We're gonna drink right now, I think. Gives us +1 stamina. Nah, we'll hold on to it. Yeah, we took our bath. We'll see what's on the radio. Some of the readers report a strange tall man dressed in white taking the metro after dark, apparently stalking lone passengers. Please take care and avoid traveling alone. Alright. Alright, and off we go to the next mystery where we've got Crimson Cape, Sorrowful Sailors, Spine-chilling story of school scissors. I don't think we're gonna go to the scissors. I think we're gonna let's talk to the fishing people, shall we? All right. Began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean, a dark, withering ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. He hid himself away for a week, adorning it, not to be seen until the one moonlit night where a young girl spotted his boat drifted away, a single lantern swinging at the helm and the captivated fisherman singing eerily to his catch. Now, more and more fishermen had begun to find the vile oozes in their nets, and one by one they are disappearing. Soon the ocean will have taken them all. Alright, let's see what we got going on. We got our hooks, we got our nets, we got our water. What do we gotta do? We gotta discard 2 items for this one as well. Our funds are 0. So that's not good because we had high electricity bills. So let's see what we can do. Let's go downtown. In the morning, you usually only remember glimpses of your dreams. You know 2 things. First, they are always both terrifying and inescapable. Second, the man from your nightmares is standing on the other side of the street looking for you. Now we're confronting this guy. Getting closer, you start panicking. The situation starts to resemble your nightmares. Finally, you reach a breaking point and run in fear. We got. Alright, although you braved the stench for hours, you glean nothing besides the fact the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. Let's pay her a visit. Walking through the park, you spot a girl standing in the bush. Getting closer, you suddenly realize she isn't standing in the bush. She's a part of it. What's up? It's got little bug eyes. Alright. Thank you, Stock-chan. First things first. Let's learn about Stock-chan. And then step. Alright. Alright, following a weird love ritual, she was turned into a bush. Or Stock-chan. Okay, we're getting really chomped down by... Okay, we got her. What is that? What is that indeed? A branch. That's something we can discard. Alright. When you arrive, the fisherman's house stands long vacated. Peering through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. What did we find? Oh, we went to the wrong place. They say a ghost of a heartbroken boy appears to be on the street at night. It is an urban legend, or is it some truth to the tale? Well, let's spend a whole night here. Well, we have no strength. You plan to wait an entire night observing the spot where you're supposed to go be, but you fall asleep. You wake up on a cold beach, all your body aching so badly. Okay. Let's go here. Check out what's going on. You find a heavy tome wrapped in moth-eaten black velvet in an old locket cabinet. When you remove the book's wrappings, you recoil in disgust. It's bound in human flesh. We're gonna take the book. Alright. Oh no! Grabbing the book, you cut yourself on a rusty nail driven through its cover. Okay. Resolve this event. What happened to us? Tiny cuts. No effect. More annoying than anything. Okay, that's fine. They might get worse though later on. Let's read the Fatal Flora. Deals 8 damage to plant enemies. Adds new status. Interesting. Could sell it for a thing, I think, and then we got the branch. Yeah, we're gonna discard the branch. I think we're going to discard it. Alright, the fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. You find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared for the big hunt. You quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. Poke holes in their boats. That's fine. We're not that devious. We're gonna drink this now. Keep our empty bottle. Let's keep on checking out this murder scene. There's a local legend about a heartbroken seamstress. Only one stormy night, she broke into a local inn and stitched an unsuspecting guest together. Her final gruesome artwork. But that's just a legend, right? Let's take a look. No. I found you at last. Okay. We just got jump scared. Blah. Don't look in the cupboards. Okay. Surely someone must have caught one of these. You lurk around, hoping to spot one of them. Let's go down to the seaside and see what the sailors got to say. Ocean is hungry. You're stopped by a person with a knife. They look incredibly sad. It wants me, but I'm afraid I'm too much of a coward to do it myself. Can you help me? I mean, we're gonna try and talk them out of it. This seems pretty grim. The let them do it option, so in we go. We have no charisma. Unable to convince the person, you close your eyes and they jump off the cliff. We're running out of reason. We're talking to this guy. He's touched his little stubble. Young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies between caressing his catch. The beating movements of his arms disturb you. We are going to die. Something gigantic and invisible leaps within the sea. It's not moving. I swear it's watching you. All right, we got to go back home. And we need to rest. On stamina, one reason. We're gonna do it a couple times. And the third time, we're getting a bunch of doom from it. We got enough to do one more time. We just don't want to get bopped and have no reason. We have no reason to be bopped. All right, let's go back to the seaside. We're going to the beach. We're checking out what's going on. Alright, it's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who stands in your way. Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours. And will gladly help you get back on track. After all, it takes a step closer. And you can swear there's a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. Well, take our blood. -3 stamina, +2 funds. That's fine. Good. All right. Let's see how we investigate here. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless night. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. Only the sounds of your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light, a tiny yellow spot navigating across the dark ocean under the sky. You cannot make out the figures on the boat. It's not the sailors, it's the black beings must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail away out into the harbor. You were terrified at their power, but relieved that they did not drag their meat puppets with them. There we go. The black beings never returned, yet mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat out on the waves, although some claim they see strange beings out of the port at night. Alright, we got ending A, we got all the goods. What do the gods have for us today? Dangerous bands of riders are gathered around the downtown area. The police are hopeless. Hopeless. What do we got? Dangerous bands of riders gather around. Okay, so it's just more danger. More danger. Take the key. We are going to get our reason up. Where was it? Reason? Reason. Bathtub. Oh, we should have... We goofed it. We should have filled up our bottle first, but... what do we got? Leadership, +1 charisma, natural ability to grant others, folklore, knowledge of various rituals and regional myths. It's always a way out. Quick thinking. I think quick thinking, and maybe we want just more knowledge. Or wait, was this knowledge? This is knowledge? Knowledge. We'll double up on knowledge, and then we'll have a powerful little knowledge knife. Yeah. Folklore studies, good stuff. We still have our bottle. Got it. Get rid of this. Let's see what the news has to say. The TV host is gutting a big octopus. At least that's what she claims. But there's way too many tentacles. Be 2 octopi. Maybe. We'll see. Alright. And, yeah. We are going to... Got two more missions left. We got the Chilling Chronicles of Crimson Cape, and we got School Scissors. I think we're gonna go and let's go check out the Cape, shall we? All right. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay. Oh my gosh. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after classes. A dare to meet Akamanto. What was originally a harmless fun has turned deadly. The body of a boy was found last week. School principal has banned the game, but that only made it more popular. Akamanto must be stopped before another kid is killed. Alright, let's go stop Akamanto. Sounds good to me. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in the curses, and he intends to complete the dangerous dare. Our friend is a little stupid, but that's fine. Let's go to the schoolyard. Let's gather some information gossip. Hopefully we don't have to stay here too long. Latest gossip. Had you doing your English exam? That's not the stuff. Have you heard about the computer program that gets people to kill themselves? No. Oh, they're both all talking about that. Well, you want to join us? Yeah, cool. Student D. What does Student D give us? Probably, +1 charisma. It's about time. You want to join us? Okay, Student C wants to join us too. +1 strength? Okay, this is getting pretty good. Always such a kidder. Yep. What are we at? 45 doom? Yeah, we'll wait. Is she gonna give us the gossip? There we go. Must refuse anything. Good stuff. Do you want to join us now? Nah, no time for games. Fair enough. You've heard some versions of the legend. Everyone agrees that you can't take anything the man offers you. Alright. Alright, let's go check out and make sure our friend's not doing silly things. We got a whole pile of people now, too. That's good. Wait, why is it so suddenly dark outside? You stand near the window and take a look. Black smog emerges from the courtyard, coating everything in oily vapor. We gotta get the hell out of here, right? Alright, good. We run away from the window. +5 experience. Good stuff. Let's get back to our experience page. Alright, you report it to your principal, who promised he will take care of it. With your friend safe now, you should look into the legend. Maybe records in the city library will mention Akamanto. We're going to the library. Classic horror game, horror story, horror movie, everything trope. Get into the book, see what people have written about it. Something is wrong. You don't see anyone in the street. You could have sworn it was crowded just a minute ago. You better hurry out of here. Alright, our reason is dipping. Alright, you read a story about this vengeful samurai known for wearing the crimson red cape. It's an interesting find for sure, but you need to find more information. The school library. The school library, historically, much more, much bigger. The high school library, much bigger than the public library every time. Alright, suddenly everything slows to a crawl. Alright, we got the Time Warper with us. He is got a lot of damage. Let's try and get him. We got him. First try. Alright, good stuff. One of the articles mentions a young doctor who performs life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assault happens in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information. Let's go take a look. Ask him some questions. Walking through the hospital corridor, you are stopped by an older man with a cast on his leg. Could you help me get down the stairs? He looks pretty rough. Let's help the man. Alright, good. Take some time, but you successfully help the man and bring him a wheelchair. He thanks you and smiles. We got the experience of helping old men. 69 experience. Nice. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder. Taking all of the records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, yet another body has been supposedly found. Let's take a look at the school, see what's up. Getting access to the student's database would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow for it. If only there was a way to make her go away for a while. Oh, with a smile like that, let's give her a little chat and two. Charisma success. Unannounced inspection, she asks. Thank you for telling me. While the receptionist is busy updating some boring papers, you copy the names and addresses from the database. Plus 10 experience. Alright. Started off pretty rough and sloppy, but we're getting there now. Alright. Let's, well, we're heading home because the school is closed, but there is rioters down here, so let's see what we encounter. Seeing the two chopped off heads, you can't help but wonder who's been preparing your food for the past weeks. Let's research the occult notes. Perfect. A note lying nearby tells of an ancient civilization of unspeakable horror. You manage to learn the incantation, but the horrifying image will stay with your head for a long time. What spell do we get? Okay, gain spell, multiply wounds, deal damage to an enemy, which increases the lower your stamina is. Plus 2 stamina. Alright, that's pretty cool. Good stuff. Get some eldritch magic up in here. You break a window and get inside the school unnoticed. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Gotta get over there. Let's go. You stumble into the computer room. This is a good opportunity to check the school's database as you look for anything that might help your investigation. Alright, let's check it out. We got our knowledge. We find curious text containing occult instructions. You delete it, preventing anyone from trying it. Doom is less. Alright, no turning back. Let's go fight Akamanto. You wait in the stalls, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. The sound of rubber boots and the unknown liquid dripping on the tiles. Squish, squeak. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. The door slowly opens. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me. His voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? We don't want a single goddamn thing from this boy. It's getting darker. Tall man in the red coat slowly takes off their mask and off as the stall walls wither and rot. Reality starts to crumble. Okay, so we gotta get him in one. Because, it's gonna kill us on the second swing. We got 4 attacks here. We're going to cast this. Get him a bit. Launch this sequence. Hope we get some damage in him. Didn't get enough damage, so we're going to die. We're going to cast Multiply Wound. And we're going to cast Multiply Wound. And hope for the best. So we need all of these to hit for us to win. And we've lost. Insanity strikes us. That's how it goes. That encounter was the final straw. Your mind is snapped and you've been locked away in the asylum. It would be comforting to accept that you were insane, that no old god is awakened to devour humanity. But the drugs haven't made the horrors disappear. Alright. We got bopped. That's the way it goes. Alright. And that takes it for our first little run through. And, yeah.